Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick video right quick. This is a air purifier, dust collector, dust extractor, whatever you want to call it. Built this because here lately I've just been having some health problems, and doctor said that the dust from woodworking was probably irritating my lungs and whatnot, and thought I would throw something together to try to help that. Of course, now my shop is only a 10 by 16 Dirksen lofted shed. That's what I do my woodworking in. And it's really a tight space, so you make one cut in here and it just fills the place up with sawdust. Was surfing YouTube, and I run across this one guy, one-handed dude, and watching his video, liking what I was seeing, but didn't really care for the tool review, which that's my bag. I don't get into the tool reviews, especially when there's a million of that one certain video on there. But the guy was real professional. Loved his video, loved his shop. Kind of reminded me of mine, I guess. Super cool dude. And I made the comment on his video that I didn't really care for the tool review. There's a million of them on YouTube, but I did really like his air purifier. Wanted to know more about his, and one reason it made me spot his so quick is it looks just like mine. Well, basically just like mine. Guys, I just built mine out of the scraps I had. The scraps I had determined the size. I do wish it was like maybe another 4 or 6 inches long. I had an idea and a concept in my mind. I wanted a air purifier on one end and my vacuum and my dust topper and all of that on the other end. Well, I'm just a couple of inches shy. I got my vacuum and the 5-gallon bucket in there, but it's just not, I'm just not able to set it up how I really wanted to. If I had another between 4 and 8 inches, 4 and 6 inches, I could have made do a lot better than I have. And what I've got in this thing is a furnace blower, furnace motor, furnace fan, whatever you want to call it. And I have just hacked up a extension cord going down into it, which it doesn't just go to the motor. It goes over to a switch here on the panel, and I think first it goes to the electrical, then it jumps over to the switch panel. But as far as the motor itself, if I remember right, and I'm not going to take this filter off just to go in there and look at the motor. It's just a squirrel cage fan. You can probably, hope you can see that. It's just a squirrel cage fan. The design and everything was just so much like his that it just, let me pull this thing around and give you a front facing view of it. But it was just so much like his, it just drew my attention. But the wires on the motor, if I remember right, it's just 2-wire motor, and I'm not an electrician, so I was just taking a 50-50 chance that I had it wired up right. I turned that on and lo and behold, it worked. But the only thing is, it's on high. And for this little bit of a shock, it'll suck the paint off the walls. It'll suck every particle of dust out of there. But the fan is blowing everything else out the shop. It just really, you can see how it sucks that filter in. And even with the fan facing the wall, it's hitting the wall and bouncing it right back on me. But yeah, the fan's a little high, and the other switch turns on my vacuum cleaner. A shop vac, a rigid shop vac, whatever you want to call it. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Oh, I don't want y'all to see the rest of my shop. Lord have mercy, it's a mess. There it is. Now, I just built this thing, like I said, from the scraps I had laying around. The scraps kind of determined the size of it. But wheels and all, it stands a almost 34 inches. It's y'all excuse the camera shifting around here. It's almost 4 foot long and 2 foot wide. Oh, put that back down. Now, as far as the vacuum, let me turn it on back around here. Put the handles on it so be easy to maneuver around. Oh, and this one done swole up on me already. But there's my vacuum cleaner and my hoses. Oh, it's probably a little dark in there for you to see. But trust me, it's all in there. Dust stopper is over at the back. Vacuum cleaner or rigid shop vac is here. Oh, if I had a light, I'd get in there a little better for you. But I don't got a light, but you could see the wiring is coming in right there. But anyway, that's the gist of my shop vac. Now I've got all kind of hoses and whatnot in there, and see, that's what I mean. If you ever open it up, it don't want to go back, and then you just got trouble from there on. Let me get this closed up here. All right, now, and on the back side, this is where I was supposed to have my hoses and everything coming out of. It opens up too, and you can see my dust stopper there. Oh, I got all kind of vacuum fittings and everything strode around in it, and you still can't see the electrical. I ain't got no light. If I had a flashlight, I'd bring it, but I haven't. But that's kind of what I got going on here. Now that's where mine and one-handed dude, that's where mine and his dust collector has differed. He's got an empty shelf in this space where I have enclosed mine and put the squirrel cage in it for dust collector or air purifier or whatever. All of that's just the same. Only thing different is I added this compartment for my dust vac and everything. Which, like I said, if it had been another 4 or 5 inches long, it'd have been a lot better. Would have been a lot better. As you can see, I'm already getting out of breath. Whew. Yeah, that stuff ain't no joke. I've got to fix that. But anyway, that's my dust collector. I just built it off spur of the moment out of scraps. Kind of going loosely off of a Jay Bates video, and then there's another guy on YouTube that had one. Watched his video. He didn't build it, he was just repairing the motor. I seen his, and taken his and Jay Bates and a few of my own ideas and just come up with my own thing. Now, I had a long bench in here, but a 10 by 16 shop, and I've just recently acquired more woodworking tools and some hand tools and toolboxes. It was just getting overcrowded, and the bench was just taking up too much real estate. So I come up with the idea to put all of this in a mobile workbench for a flat surface to work off of. So this kind of helps out. Now I can bring my bandsaw back over here. My toolboxes have got a little breathing room now. Now my table saw and miter saw bench has got another flat surface I can work off of. This is a flat surface I can work off of. Then I've got all of my tools, which it's going to make life a lot easier. Having it all centralized where I can still have room to walk around and move and get to what I need to get to. And the tools to do the job, the flat surface to assemble things on, do glue ups, whatever I need to do. This makes a good place to do my sanding. The air purifier just pull that dust right out of the air. It's going to work a lot better in the summertime though, with that fan like it is. But as you can see in the background, I've started on a tool wall. I want to do a French cleat tool wall, and that's coming out real good. I'm going to put cedar cleats on it, red cedar. Cedar cleats, what they call Eastern cedar, aromatic cedar, whatever. And I want to do that on that wall there. Already got the cleats pretty well cut and lined up. Got to do some trimming and getting it all fit in, but I think it's going to look good. A rustic style French cleat cedar tool wall. That's going to be real good. But anyway, when I get this mess straightened out, I do plan on doing an updated shop video, kind of get it all lined back up and explain what's going on the back wall. Also, you can see that I'm in the middle. I've got a million projects going on at the same time. I'm trying to get electricity wired into this shed where I can finally get rid of all of the extension cords. This shed primarily runs off of an extension cord at the moment. So we're going to do away with that, and we're putting the outlets in, the wiring, getting all that wired up. Got my panel over there on the wall. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. Might as well go ahead and show it. I've got the power coming through the floor. I got to pull it up a little more and get to the box, of course. But it's run all the way out to the power pole. I've got slack at the power pole. I've got to pull the slack this way and wire that in. I've got a couple more legs of power that's going to go up in the attic and go toward the front of the shop. But that's where I'm at on this right now. I wanted this wall in. Get the electrical in that wall where I could get that wall up. Basically, I get this wall, get the outlets wired in, put the covers on them, get the cleats on. This wall is done. I can go ahead and load it up and whatever. Everything in this shop is on wheels where I can move it out of the way, so that's going to make it easier to go down each side of the shop and get it all wired in, cut in. It's just one thing at a time, I guess. It has accumulated, and now I got a big pile of projects. But anyway, hope you like this. One-handed dude. Looks like me and you were in the same lunch line that day. But anywho, hope y'all liked it. We'll see y'all soon.